and welcome back. Look what I've got myself now from the internet. I paid for it just 11 euros. You guess what it is? Yes, it is a chair. More likely a stool. You see, an old stool, workshop stool. Really needed a workshop chair because look, this one I sit pretty low on this table here, but for the other bench over there, I mean, look at that. It's just ridiculous. It's like eating something right next to your mouth. So let's unwrap this bad boy and see what we've got. Look at this crusty burger right there. Yeah, that's a crusty seat, but I'm a man and I don't need cushion to my ass. Oh, Dad, that's a big stool you got over there. A little bit crusty and old, just like you. Yes, son. Yeah, that's my stool. One day you'll have a big stool just like mine. Big and manly. Oh, Dad, yeah, I sure hope be like you one day. You sure will, son. You sure will. Look at those feet. Nice. They look nice. I thought they would be perforated by now by, you know, so much dragging on the floor and stuff, but no. And the base. Yes. The screw. I like this thing here. This screw here. That's about a full extension. Oh my. Oh my. Gotta be careful. Careful now. Yeah, with this full extension, I'm working just fine on this bench. Right there. And if I tune it down a little, excellent, awesome. So I'm going to take it apart as much as possible. I'm going to try to take out these rubber shoes and clean them well, strip the old paint and paint it all again with primer and stuff, and redo the tapestry of this butt seat here. But the thing I won't do it myself. I'm going to take it to a professional, and I hope the result will be astounding. You're not going to see next one of those amazing restoration you see on YouTube where they take a low value scrap object and over restore it, investing a lot of money into it and making overwhelmingly nice looking and shiny. Instead you'll see a low value stool being brought to a decent quality product with decent enough spending to make it look nice in my workshop, just to be a regular use item and not a demonstration exposition where in fact it doesn't have any value at all. It's easy to restore metalware if you have a machinist shop tools hardware, or it's easy to paint some fancy stuff at professional level if you have a professional painting shop. But the point of this channel is to repair and build and restore stuff with basic tools. And of course, in my shed here I have a lot of tools. Yes, a lot of tools, but I don't have all the kind of professional specialized tools that a specific shop has. So for example, I don't have a compressed air spray gun, even though I have a compressor over there, and I even have a small paintbrush, or aerograph as we call it here, because I also paint and build plastic models like this AH-64 Apache helicopter that I'm building right there. So I think I'm going to spray this chair with this cheap electric spray gun. I'm going to test it, see what how it performs. And as I said, I don't have a compressed air spray gun because I never felt the need to use such a tool, and I don't even think going to use such thing in the future. And this one here I bought to spray this fence, and of course it doesn't matter if you yeah, already the rust passed through the paint. I have to paint it and clean it all over again, and it is good for painting such big objectives like there. But I don't know how it will perform on this tiny thing where we need a little bit of precision. But yeah, I'm using the tools that I have at my disposal, simple tools, everyday use, well, for a hobbyist like me at least. And I also have a lot of project going on. For example, I have this perforated sheet of metal over there, which is used to hang those kind of clips, and it will replace this wood board tool holder right there, make it a little bit more professional and nicer and tidier. Oh yeah, well, always the workshop undergoes some minor changes and optimization of stuff. And there's also no need to use some sophisticated 2K paint on such a cheap chair where I paid just 11 euros for it and spend 50, 60, 100 euros on paint and accessories and stuff on 2K, 4K or 1024K paint. But as I was looking in my, storage, I saw that I still have a lot of paint right there. Am I a paint hoarder or what? So let's see what we've got here. Wood varnish, chestnut. Wood varnish, mahogany. Some sort of 3-in-1 hammered paint. Still has something in it. A green stuff. A black thing. A white paint. Another black thing. I think this one is 10 years old already. A yellow stuff, 10 years also plus. White, also around 11 years old. Another black stuff. A big can of primer. Yeah, so I don't know if the paint gets bad after a while, but you know what, I'm going to throw everything away because I don't like it. So this gray primer, garbage. Black, white, black, yellow, mahogany, wood. I'm going to keep this because it is new. All right. Wood varnish, garbage, white, green, and this 3-in-1, I'm going to keep it just in case I need some touches here and there. So yeah, all of those goes to bin. And for those who think I have a hoarding disorder in terms of paint hoarding or other stuff, please leave it in the comments below, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more hoarding disorder episodes like this. And in fact, if you don't subscribe to my channel, you're just a devil worshipper, and I don't put up with this devil worshipper. In fact, you know what? I put up with devil worshipper, and you just don't subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in every episode. Just unsubscribe like that, and you know what? I'm just putting up with that. I'm putting up with that. Seriously. Grit 80. I'm going to give it a good clean with paint solvent. Since I wrapped my car in this orange vinyl with sparkles in it, this became the color of choice. Finally my goodies arrived. Yes. Nice. This is some sort of cleaner degreaser, silicone remover they call it. I don't know what it have to do with the silicone, but yeah, it's used to clean the frame very thoroughly, because the grease is the main problem and the impurities, which might make the paint to flake off or the rust to appear underneath the paint. And the primer, anti-ruggine means anti-rust, Grund means primer. So the first thing is the cleaner, even though I cleaned it with paint solvent, but this is just to clean up the rust remained after the brushing and stuff, but this really cleans it thoroughly. And the instructions said that you ought to take a clean cloth, drench it good in this liquid, and give it a good clean. Okay, I think it went very well. And while it dries, I'm going to shake this primer and prepare my electric spray gun. That's the color of the primer. As you can see here, grunduri alchidice means alkydic primers, and of course we have to use diluant alkydic, which means thinner. So still alkydic, the same shit, which I don't know what means, but I believe it's some sort of ecological bullshit, that kind of stuff. I'm preparing just a small amount to see how it behaves, how it performs. And then if it's good, I make more. Wonder what these funny looking boxes, cases are from, and they're very dispensable. Look at this, milk bottles. Look at this. Once they're empty, cut the bottom off and you have a free box to play with and to mix paints and solvents and everything, because me and my boys consume almost 3 of these per week because we eat those nasty oat flakes. They say it's good for fibers and your gut bacteria and stuff. Round 2, second coat of primer. And of course I apply the same treatment to the derrière support. And I like spraying, but I totally dislike cleaning the spray gun. I hate it. Another plastic can recovered from the bottle of clothes detergent. We're going to let it dry now until tomorrow. And tomorrow is now, and are going to paint the final coating with this color of choice. Let's shake it thoroughly and get on with it. Good, so what do we have here? Water-based enamel, wood, metal and masonry. Yeah, another ecological crap. I don't think I have to dilute this one. Now I'm going to have to put together this spray gun, which, in case you forget, I love to spray with it, but I hate to clean it. It's too thick and I have to dilute it. What will I dilute it with? Water, of course. Yes, it doesn't matter if it is not fully covered from the first spray, because I'm going to spray it 2-3 more coats. I think it deserves clean shoes after so many times. And that's the legs after 4 layers of paint. And between me and you, this paint is absolutely rubbish. Avoid water-based paint at all cost, because it is ecologically rubbish. How can you paint with water and expect it to be nice and to be resistant and strong and protective? It's bullshit. And a week later, look what came back from the workshop, from the upholstery workshop. Look at that. Isn't that a piece of beauty? Isn't it beautiful? Look at that. A butt cushion. Fantastic. So if you remember, it previously had some ugly bolts sticking out from the wood right there, but look what I want to do. I want to put this threaded inserts for wood. Look at that. The outer thread is inserted into the wood, and the inner thread is for regular screws. So I'm going to plug them here like that. Yeah, and for that I have to enlarge those holes. Bam. Yeah. Roughly 10 millimeters. This drill is not good. It's too powerful and too clumsy. I'm going to use this battery powered because it is more manageable. You see, this is a hex head here, and I have to use a Allen key. Hey, look at that. Perfect. Well, it's done, and in my spare nuts and bolts bin I found those 4 beauties. Look at that. Nice and shiny. And of course it can't go without washers, but look what I found in the washer pot. This is an old Romanian coin, 100 lei, when the inflation was enormous around 30 years ago. Now 100 lei looks like that. And that's what 100 lei looks like now, and it is of important value. This is a Romanian theater writer, a comedy theater. So this is the mask here. 2018, yep. And this is 1994. Yeah, 30 years ago. It's 2025 now. What do you know? It doesn't fit. I have to enlarge the holes. Oh, damn it. Starting raining violently. Listen to the sound of the rain on my shed's roof. Yeah. And the final mating, marriage, however you want to call it. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Look what a big shaft you have, baby, right there. Yeah, because I'm a man. Yes, but I need a little bit of lubrication. Right away, honey. And let's not forget the protection. You must use protection when you're doing lubrication. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that going. Look at that chair going. Yeah. Look at that baby going. Yeah. More lubrication. Lubrication is the succession. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All the way in. All to the bottom. Yeah. And all the way up. All the way up. Get it up. Yes. Hey, hey, hey. Good. Forget about the rubbish obscenities and let's wipe out the excess. We don't need that excess. We wipe out any excess. We won't tolerate the excess. And look at that chair going. Yes, just look at that. And the butt goes right there. Oh, oh, the butt cushion. Yeah. The tushy protection. And that's it, folks. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and you might consider subscribing because right now there's a special offer for you. Subscription is absolutely free and painless for a very limited amount of time and only for you, the selected viewers. All the other viewers will be forced into pain and will be charged an enormous amount of money for the subscription. There you go. Oh yeah. Yeah. Feel like it's 1980s again. And look at that. Right there, yes. Yeah. I'm working at my helicopter. Yes, baby, look at this. Very, very nice. And now feast your eyes with this artificially generated before and after images.
Houston, the Eagle has landed. Roger, Tranquility. We copy you on the ground.